What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another On the Farm. Do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. And guys, this is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one. So we were leaving our house today and we happened to score this right here. And this is a John Deere 111. We looked on the motor and it is a 1981 John Deere 111. So pretty cool little find, to be honest. We weren't really sure about picking it up because it probably is going to have a lot of problems, but we actually talked to the guy who was giving it away. It was free, completely free, and he said that the transmission had some problems. So probably not that big of a deal, and we are going to tinker with it because where Dad works, so we can get all the parts that we need for cheap anyway. Just thought it would be kind of a cool little thing to pick up and tinker with and show you guys. It does crank, it does run, kind of. We didn't run it off gas, we ran it off some carb cleaner just to make sure it runs, make sure the motor's intact. It seems like the motor's intact. There's of course an oil leak or two, but we can address that as we go, so no big deal. She rolls good. Got limited up. Really. Yeah.
What is up, you guys? John, the voiceover guy here from Puma Plow, of course, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this John Deere 111. Like I said, it was free. We're not going to put that much money into it.
It's all good. All right, so we got ourselves a hitch pin and a clevis. Put that in there. Make sure our chains are on the front side of the tines. There we go. Kill the lights in the shed for now.
There are going to be some holes in this video, like I didn't film everything and some stuff like that, so there is that. And actually, you guys saw right there, I took a spring off that little rod. We didn't put that back on when we put the tractor together. Watching this video, I'm going, uh-oh. Like when I was editing, I was like, uh-oh, we didn't put that spring back on. At least I'm pretty sure we didn't put that spring back on. So that's a problem. That's a problem. We're going to have to address that. So here we go, guys. It is running. I've turned it down, obviously, a little bit so you can hear me talk. We did rig up an auxiliary fuel tank. We don't know what kind of nasty gas was in there in the onboard fuel tank at this point in time. And we're trying to figure out our transmission issue and see exactly what's going on. Like I said, everybody knows we were told that it had transmission issues. And yeah, we thought it might be the input shaft. We thought it might be some different stuff. Well, yeah, we'll get to what it was here in a little bit because we do show it in the video. But as you guys can hear, this thing is running fantastic. We have done nothing to the motor. I guess I shouldn't say nothing. We did. Here you go, guys. The tractor's all back together, and we're going to fire it up. Let me go to actual audio now. So there you go, guys. You can hear it purring. It's running great. It is absolutely running fantastic. Briggs & Stratton, 11 horse, just awesome how it's running. It sounds super good, and we haven't even put a new spark plug in it. We did do the oil. The air filter's like a couple years old, but it looks brand new and is good to go. So I'm going to go take it on its maiden voyage around the farm here in just a second, and you will actually get to see that John Deere 108 as well here in just a second that we cannibalized to make this tractor go. Transmission, coupled like bolts and stuff. We'll be going through that tractor, and if there's anything else we can use, we will save it. Otherwise, it'll go back to where Dad works, and it'll get recycled someday in the future there. But for now, it is just sitting around out here. There it is right there. It's pretty cannibalized looking. You guys can tell it's pretty bad. So you got to move it around with the two-wheeler. Otherwise, you can't move it around. So there's that. There is that. But here we go, guys, driving around the farm. It was a little chilly this day. After all, it is kind of supposed to be winter here. And I say supposed to be winter because there really hasn't been much of winter here around the St. Louis area. But hey, that's okay. Going through all the gears. It is the fender shift, of course. Going through all the gears, making sure they all work, and we are good to go. The hood has that duct tape on there. I do still want to work on getting the duct tape off of the hood. Just a little bit. You guys can tell the tractor does not have a deck on it currently. This thing.
Like it never even happened. Whoopsie. It's got a little close. No big deal. Tight there.
I got tight. I don't want too much.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I didn't know that was going to happen. You okay?
Okay. I don't know.
Setting on those. You get that on camera?
Yep. Fell off our blocks.
Yeah, no. Go to the other end.
Yeah.
Took that clamp out there if I'd known that.
It was sitting on the clamp, huh?
I didn't know it was sitting on.
All right, so here it is all piled up, guys, and a little bit of fire from the old torch. 1, 2, and sure, 3 spots for good luck. Why not? And you can see already it is spreading quite dramatically. Now here's a bit of an issue that I noticed with this footage. I had the GoPro pointing too low. Now, that is a problem with this old GoPro, is there's no way to check what it's seeing. This is a GoPro Hero 2, and until I get a new GoPro and a smartphone, there's no way to tell. So, the camera's could be a lot higher here. That shredder, when it fell on me, I did lose a little bit of blood, and I had a headache the rest of the day, but hey, all is good now. No big deal. So the next step in our shredder project is to weld up some brackets to hold the axle up, and we'll see those in a moment here, kind of. And you can see Dad welding away. We are fairly new with the Miller welders still. I did say, I think in a previous video, I was going to talk about how much we have into this tractor. We have about $350 into it, I believe. Somewhere roughly there. Dad gets all the parts cheap because he sells them, you know, so he can get them a little cheaper than, like, somebody walking in off the street, of course. And a lot of the stuff we put on was aftermarket because you don't need to go with OEM John Deere. Just saying. Just saying. That might be blasphemy to some of you guys, but hey, like the PTO switch is OEM John Deere, though. That came from Amazon, actually. Because Dad could not get it. Now you can see we have a chute on here. We stole that off the other John Deere as well. And it works quite well. So John Deere's good to go, and it will live at the farm this year. I may sell it in the future. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm learning, okay? I'm a very, very new welder. I did not grow up welding. This is very new to me. So keep that in mind, guys, before you criticize it too heavily. I am a new welder and self-taught. So there is that. I'm using our Miller welder and going to go to town welding away. Now, I don't really know if it's a good idea to film welding with a camera without wearing, or without like a welding helmet in front of it. I don't know. Hopefully I don't ruin the camera by filming that, because it's really bright, you know what I'm saying? That would be my only issue, would be hurting the camera. I don't want to do that, of course. But these pieces, welding here, you know, you can see this is a pretty good weld here. Meaning I'm welding for a long time. Not saying my welds are good, because they're not. They're crap, and I'm well aware of that. Until then, thank you guys for watching episode 99 of On the Farm. I know it's a little different, a little bit of a project video, but I do appreciate it, guys, and I will catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, toodles.